Right now I gotta turn the music and stuff off the way off so I don't get copyrighted again. That happened last time. Ooh, almost picked off. Sorry, I'm looking at the Tennessee game too. I know I got Tennessee winning today, so. Y'all already know I'm a Cowboy fans, don't even try me. Okay. Let's see, everything else should be fine. Oh no, I can't hear the game. Oh, that's what that was. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. But I'm playing solo battles and Madden.
Open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious that that'll help them win.
23 yards, the final tally.
Better.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A gain of 3, second down. On second down now, Peyton. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
I can run on him.
We're going to run the jet sweep with Rice. A strong running. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On second and 12, Manning finding Taysom Hill complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taysom Hill, 43 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. 5 plays there on that drive, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Russell Wilson, he has Tyreek Hill, Le'Veon Bell.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On first down, Wilson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in secondary.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Line of 7 on first and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. They go play action now. Wilson. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
Think Fat Boy gonna catch him?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Hill almost got him.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
If you can't go ahead and come in, if you can't go ahead.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. A broken tackle on the run, and then just on the other side of midfield, they get to it. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Wilson now. Going to throw again. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Here's Wilson. This is Bell on the dump ball. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now a draw play. This is Bell.
Okay, he just
and a
hurdled
couple
Troy,
of yards
man.
as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky, but that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, and we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up, this should be through.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Manning now on 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Manning. He'll let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They complete it to Hill. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 18. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
In there.
Walter Payton in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Lutt's good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutt's to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah,
and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the 1st half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force
Kicker almost made the tag. Dang.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that 1st half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Bell. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Tough 1st half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
It's Hill, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the Cowboys swarm in, and it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. As his guys are in for 6. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Partners, you well know every block wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
Wants to try to add the PAT.
About to turn you down.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake.
Fake. I told you I was going to run a fake.
And he gets in.
Fake field goal.
No one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Again, it's Bell. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Wilson. It's Gonzalez. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So the fumble recovery, and now Manning. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Golden Tate, 30 yards.
He got Ryan Shazier as well.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And, man, Charles, talking about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
You wouldn't do it in real life anyway.
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
The dump-off gets him only 1, and now you're looking at a 3rd down. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Come here.
And a second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the 2nd half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Peyton brushing off defenders. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Make a block, bro.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton, space to maneuver at the 40. A big play here for Dallas. 64 yards on the ground.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Second down and goal. Manning. And
What?
this will be caught. And the carnage continues.
I threw it
It's
to
another
Taysom Hill.
touchdown.
And the safety held him short, so Jerry Rice caught it instead. That's why I like crossing routes.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's yelled it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Lutz for the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Stop it, man.
Fielded about a yard deep. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Somebody pump Le'Veon Bell full of LSD.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Wilson. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now it's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Wilson will throw again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Now we're going 4 down. Let's go. You know they're going 4 down. Let's get it.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
Let's go, team. Let's go.
49, check 49, check
22 jet bombers, 22 jet bombers.
They'll run on first down. Peyton, and some room to work. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Yeah, I'm really trying to put another 50-0 game up right now. That's why I'm pushing so hard to get down the
So
speed.
how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
No, he dropped the ball.
Wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I'll take that.